Well, good morning and welcome to another edition of Minecraft Meetups. Today we are going to be discussing Rails and Redstone and how to use both of them together. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm already sharing my screen. So let's get right into it. Also, happy April Fool's Day for those of you who are feeling like you need some laughter today. That's why I have my little creeper friend right here. He's here with me today. All right, so I'm going to go back in here. I'm going to go back in here and play. Here we go. Okay, and we're going to play. And right here. Go to the blocks of grass. Play. Okay. All right, so we're going to be talking about rails and what each of the rails do and how to build a railway and maybe even a roller coaster if we have some time today. So I went to a different piece of land in my world that I've been using here. And you're going to notice here at the bottom that I've got a powered rail, just a regular rail set. This is called a detector rail. We'll be talking about that here in a little bit, and an activator rail. We also have a minecart. I also have some dynamite TNT. I also have a redstone lamp that we're going to use, and some just redstone that we're going to use the dust from, and a redstone torch. And that's going to help us with all of the setting up the rails and getting things going. So first thing, let's talk about these different rails and what they do. So if I have a powered rail has to be, it's a rail that's going to move kind of like when you go on a roller coaster and that part that moves you up, that actually controls how fast you're going to go, right? It's not where you're doing the free fall. It's actually pulling you up, and that is going to be powered by redstone. So we're going to need to have a supply of redstone nearby the powered rail in order for it to work, and it will actually move the cart on its own. The regular rail is just a regular piece of rail. It's not going to move on its own. It's you're going to have to push it or it won't move on its own. You can't power it. But what I will tell you about the regular rails is that if you're making curves, you want to use the regular rail because you can't use the powered rail to make curves. It doesn't work. So that's something to know about the regular rails. The detector rail is kind of cool because when you go over the top of it, it detects when a minecart is over the top of it, and then it's actually can actually send off redstone and do something else. And we're actually going to destroy some TNT using that option there in a little bit. The activator rail will actually whatever when the minecart goes over the top of it, if somebody's in it or there's some kind of inventory in it, it will dump it out when it gets over the activator rail. So the detector rail acts kind of like a pressure plate that we've talked about before, and the activator rail, it's going to actually just dump you right out of the minecart. So we might want to put that in there, especially if we're making a roller coaster. We want to dump them out as they go back around. Okay, so let's start with some power rails here. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting some power rails down. Okay, put some down here. And because I'm using creative mode, of course, I have unlimited supply of the rails. Now you can make them, you can craft them if you are in survival mode. There are recipes online on how to do this again, but I do like to be in creative mode. So, and I'm just going to make this going straight here. And I'm going to power this with a redstone torch. And you'll see that, look at that. Now it stops right out here. So I'm going to have to put another one right there. There we go. Okay. So now let's see what happens when I put a minecart on here. Okay. And I get in the minecart. Amazing. I moved all by myself because the redstone was actually moving me. Right. The redstone was causing me to go down on the powered rail. Okay. So I'm going to pop out of here. Okay. We'll get rid of this cart. Okay. There we go. So now that's with the powered rails. But if I wanted to put a curve in here, I can't put a curve in here with the powered rails, but I can put a curve in here with the regular rails. Let's see. There we go. You see how it turned? And now over here, I can take this one off. Oops. And then I can put a powered rail on there. There we go. Okay. Now you notice that because it's not connected to this powered rail that it's not on. So I'm going to have to use some more redstone in order to get that to work. I'm going to go ahead and just add some out here. Let me get you out of the way. Come on, go away. There we go. All right, go ahead and add some more powered rail here. Okay, right here. And you know what? I am going to put a detector rail right here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some redstone, and see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to put a 10 away. And then right here, I'm going to put some dynamite. Dynamite right here too. And there. So now what's going to happen is add some more powered rails here. Okay. And I need to add a torch here. There we go. And I need one on the other side too, but since it is a detector rail. Okay. And I'm going to run the minecart all by itself. So I'm going to put the minecart right here. Right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and push it. And look what happens. Oh, only one of them blew up. Oh, they all blew up. Now, what happened there is as when it went over the detector rail actually powered the redstone, and then the redstone activated the TNT, and we have a nice big hole here now from where we had the TNT. So that was pretty cool. It activated the first one blew up, and then all the other 4 blew up together. That was pretty cool. I think I might want to do that again. That was a lot of fun. So that's a detector rail. It acts like a pressure plate. It's gonna run the redstone. So if we had a trap door over here, it would work. If we had an iron door over here, it would work. Whatever that we can run off of redstone. As a matter of fact, right here I have a redstone lamp. I'm going to put that redstone lamp right there. And we're going to run this back the other way, hopefully. So if I push it, oh, it's off the tracks. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. And we'll go ahead and put another one here. And you'll see that it activated the redstone lamp. As long as it was on top of it, it activated it. And then it turned on and it turned off. Now, yesterday we talked a little bit about the repeaters and how those can actually delay the power of redstone. So if I put a couple of repeaters in here, of course, the light would come on slower and it would go off slower. But we're not going to worry about that right now because we're worried about all of these different types of rails. So this is a detector rail. Okay. All right. So I'm going to add some more powered rail here. Okay. And now you notice that this one's not lit because I'm too far away from the redstone source, which is this torch right here. So it's going off. So I'm going to need to add another torch here nearby in order to get that one to turn on. But I'm going to add a corner. So I'm going to add a piece here. There we go. And take this one off. And we're going to make this one a powered one again. Okay. Okay. Let's see how far we're getting close. And I think we're just about there. I'm going to go a little bit ahead just in case I can make that turn again. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and that. And let's want a powered rail again. All right, just to make sure. There we go. I'm going to add some more powered rail here. Looks like we can add the regular rail here. There we go. And powered rail. All right, now I can put down my torches. Okay. See, it's not completing the circuit there, so that's why it didn't go off. Okay, right here. There. That's good. Okay, it's all good. Looks like everything is working right. Now, right over here, we're going to put an activator rail. So we're going to have it drop us off right here. I'm going to take this out. And right in here, I'm going to put an activator rail. There you go. So when our minecart cart goes across there, it'll dump me out. So I'm going to go ahead and start my minecart right here. And we're going to see how this works. And that should light up again. And we might add some more TNT over there. So right now we're going to go ahead and just get on here. And we're going to get inside. And push forward. There we go. Now let's see what happens here. Whee! Whoa. Okay. Oop, we just hit a slime. Oh, it didn't knock me out. How interesting. I wonder if we need some more power there for it. Let me get out. There we go. So maybe we need to have, we needed to have power for that one as well. And you see that is going to continue to move on there because it's powered the entire way. So when it comes around, we'll go ahead and knock it off. Oops. So let's put the piece back on here. And let's see, we'll get it right here. Oh. Once it comes around here, we'll get it. There we go. And now move up here and we'll put another one. I'm gonna place it, get inside, and go around. Let's see if it knocks me out this time. Should be knocked out right about. Yep, see, it knocked me right out. I didn't have to do anything. It just knocked me right out. So if there was something in that minecart, TNT or something else, it would knock that TNT out. So now it's going to continue up. See, and that slime got in there and it knocked the slime out right there. It knocked him out and it kept going. Now, what if we did this? After it goes around, we'll take that off and we're going to make just a regular rail right there. And a regular rail right there. Let's see what happens. It's going too fast. So let's knock off another one. I swear these slimes are just everywhere. Oh, it's still going too fast. Actually, you know what I could do? I could just take that off and see there it stopped, and we'll put a regular rail back here. There we go. So now, because it doesn't have any power, it's turned off. But anytime that you have an activator rail, the activator rail will dump whatever's inside of the minecart out. So I'm going to replace this with a part that has TNT in it. And we're just going to replace that in there. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and add another torch right here too. We're going to put one right here. That way it's all activated. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and put that minecart right here. And that's number 5. Okay. And get behind it and give it a push. And now I'll stand over here and see what happens. And it should knock out that TNT. Oh, it activated the TNT, so now it's going to blow up. And now look what happened. We have a big hole in our rail now. That's okay, because we're going to look at how we can make this into a roller coaster. So first of all, you're going to want to have an activator rail to dump people out when they get to the end of the roller coaster. You might want to have some detector rails to turn things on and off as they're going along the pathways. And you're going to, of course, want to have ups and downs. So in order to do that, of course, you're going to need to do some building. So right over here, we're going to go way over here. If I wanted to make a hill, of course, I go back to my inventory. I get blocks, and I can choose what color I want, or I can choose whatever type of building material I would like to use in here. If I wanted to use cement or concrete, if I wanted to use terracotta, if I wanted to use glass, whatever it might be, I can choose what I would like to build my roller coaster out of. And I think I'm going to use this here, the lime terracotta, because that just looks kind of fun. And I'm going to replace my lamp with that. And so all I literally have to do is just start building. And what you're going to notice if I start using my powered rails here, get in front here like this, and start putting the powered rail. I'm not sure. There we go. There we go. The regular rail is gonna start the process of going up. But then I can change it and make it into a power rail, because you're going to need that power rail to get up the hill. So I'm going to go ahead and we could only go like one step at a time. So now I'm going to add another step here. Okay, and then right here is where I'm going to add that second rail right here. Take that off, and we're going to add a power rail. Come on. There we go. There we go. I'm going to change this one to a powered rail too. There. And you're going to see that now I'm starting to add more. So now I'm going to need to add more blocks, of course. Okay. And again, just one step at a time. So it's going to take a little bit to kind of go up to the top. But I think we're going to just do 3 blocks for right now. And we're going to add one right up here. I think I'm too far. There. Let me move in a little bit. There we we go. All right, so there's, we're going to make this a little hill here. Now I can actually kind of go and go straight down this way, so I have to do another step increment. Okay, so, and then another step increment right here. So now on this side, okay, now I'm going to add more of these. Oops, these. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to add some more here. Now, once again, these are powered rails, so we're going to need to add some torches or redstone or something in order to power them. So I'm going to go ahead and add a torch here. And I'm even going to put another block right here. And even though it's lit up, I'm going to go ahead and add a torch here too. There we go. And you're going to see that it is lit up. Okay. And if, of course, if I go higher, I'm going to need more power to do that. Another thing that you're going to need to consider is that you can't do loops. I've been wanting them to do loops forever because I think it'd be really fun to write it into a loop, but we can't do it. But we can go up and we can go down. We can go in circular motion, but we can't do a loop just yet. They've been working on it, but it's kind of hard because for some reason, a lot of things don't use gravity in Minecraft, but the mine carts do, and they fall, and then you're done. You can't use the rails that way. So let's get down here on the ground. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and change my my minecart again. I'm going to change back to the other one so I can ride in it. There we go. And number 5. And put it on there. Oop, it went right away. Oh, look at that. That's because somehow slime got in there. Let's do another one. So we're gonna 5. We're gonna put one, and we're gonna go. Whee! And then if we can make it higher or lower, make it go around, but making a roller coaster is going to, first of all, take quite a bit of time, but it also is a lot of fun. So I'm going to say you want to use that. You want to use powered rails. You want to use regular rails to make those curves. You're going to want to use an activator rail at some point. It's just fun just to knock everything out. And of course, the detector rails to blow things up or turn something on or to make a machine. It's a lot of fun. And we're just about out of time today. So I'm going to say, you know how to get in contact with me, and I'm hoping you're learning a little bit about Minecraft. We'll be back again tomorrow from 10:30 Mountain Standard Time to 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time on this link, and that's bit.ly/ysdcraft. We will see you then. Bye-bye.